I'm a true Punjabi. On July 1947, the things about this partition started. So they were never allowed to go back. 3.7 crores were contributed by Punjab only, all alone. It is their patriotic spirit, their willingness to do something for the country. And with this 2.7%, Punjab contributes 7.7% of the army's rank and file. Some of the films or people, other perception, they try to portray Punjabis in a different manner. There used to be custom, एक आदमी तो अपने घर का हो, वो गुरु जी की सेवा में जाना चाहिए तो उसको सिख बनाना. And with that 3% agricultural land, Punjab contributes 40% to the national food kitty in terms of wheat. Punjabis, they have the initiative.
Hi friends, our guest today is Mr. Jitendra Sen Sharda, successful corporate professional with 45 years of experience. He is a true blue Punjabi, somebody who's been born in Amritsar, and today he gave us a full historical perspective on Punjab, Punjabis, Punjabiyat, stereotypes. What are the stereotypes? What are the myths around them? And I think it's been a very interesting episode. I hope you guys will have as much fun watching it as much as I had doing this. Sharda ji, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sani sir.
Let's dive right in with all our questions, with all we've got to learn from you today. So, you were born in Amritsar.
Yes, I was born in Amritsar.
Tell me more about how life has been after that.
That time, it was a joint Punjab. And as till today, Amritsar is a very prominent and big city.
Correct.
And it continues to be. It's Guru ki Nagri, so it is going to be a city which is always full of life.
Correct.
So, after that, my father, he was with Punjab government in the excise and taxation department. So, every 3 years he was transferred.
I see.
So, we had to spend our time at different cities. So, that time it was joint Punjab. After that, in 1966, there was a reorganization of the state and it was divided into Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Haryana.
Correct.
So then my father, he was allocated to the Haryana cadre and he came to Haryana. And then we all came to Haryana.
I see.
So prior to that, we stayed at Amritsar, Ludhiana, Kullu.
Nice. Kullu, which was then in Punjab.
Then it was in Punjab. 1959.
Wow.
I'm talking about that.
Wow.
So after that, at various places in Haryana, even at Delhi Punjab border that time particularly, it was a Rai barrier. Still that barrier is still there.
Nice.
It is the border of Haryana and Delhi now. At that time it was the border of Punjab and Delhi. So even my father was posted there. So for there, in that small village at that time, you can just imagine in 1962 or something, how the life was. But anyhow, I was also a small child, just say around 6-year-old that time. So anyhow, but we had a good time there.
Nice.
Then at Karnal, Ambala, Rohtak,
Wow.
even Mandi Dabwali. So it was in 1971 when my dad realized that now I have come to a senior, say high school. So it is better for me if we stay all at one place and study the regular instead of changing schools every 2 to 3 years.
Correct.
So then we settled down at Panipat.
Nice.
He was transferred to Panipat in 1969. So in 72 when he was transferred from there, then he took a decision. That it is better to be at Panipat. So since then we have been at Panipat and still consider that Panipat is my hometown. After that, I completed my schooling there, my college there, and all my studies there. Then it was in 76 I graduated in commerce. Then in 78 had my MBA from University School of Management, Kurukshetra University.
Wow. How was it like to do MBA back in the day? 78. Was MBA really a big thing back then?
Yeah, it was. There were very limited number of seats, you can say. And in those days, MBA course was at New Delhi, then Delhi University, then Punjab University, Chandigarh, and Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra.
Correct.
All the 3 universities of the north there. So I tried. Everybody was preparing, so I was also preparing for admission into that. I was fortunate enough, with the God's grace, cleared that test and everything, and I was able to get admission. And I was the only student from my entire college who could get the admission in that year into MBA.
Wow.
There used to be only 30 seats.
Oh.
30 at Chandigarh, 30 at Kurukshetra. There used to be. But anyhow, at all God's grace, I think that was a life-changing moment for me.
How was MBA back then?
it required a lot of study, lot of work there. It was not a simple course because it was at just the growing phase. So in those growing phase, we had to really make an effort to excel. We had to excel in grooming ourselves. We had to excel in our studies. And every time that pressure was there. It used to be there.
Of course.
But we have to excel. We have to compete with so many others also. So that is the time when it really helped me.
And you felt it gave you a push in your career as well?
It certainly, because when I was studying there, so I had an opportunity to join a very good reputed industrial house as management trainee. After completing my studies in 1978, I joined that group as a management trainee.
Oh, fantastic.
It was
Which
DCM
group?
Shriram at that time.
Wow.
I was put in their textile division.
Nice. At that time, they were very big in textiles, right?
Yeah, certainly at that time they were very big until they took a decision to move out of textiles.
I see.
So I had been with them always. I had a very good growth with my employers also.
Nice.
Started my career as management trainee. Then in the marketing, by the time I was 39 years old, I was heading marketing division of one textile unit.
Wow.
It was DCM Silk Mills those days. It was called DCM Silk Mills, making high value fabrics.
Nice.
So I was the marketing head for that unit at the age of 39. So it was again a big boost for my career and all. So since then the things have been moving. I have grown there. I have grown with my employers.
And DCM Shriram was in which city?
It was in New Delhi, all that
New
in
Delhi.
station. After my education, completing my MBA at Kurukshetra, so my next place was
New Delhi.
New Delhi. And in Delhi I stayed, and till 2001, I have been at Delhi all the way. In 2002, I shifted to Mumbai.
Very nice.
Yeah, I had a change in my career. So though I was in the textiles itself, I joined another company, a very reputed manufacturer of polyester staple fiber in India.
I see.
So I joined them as general manager Western India.
Fantastic.
So
And which firm was this?
it was Indorama Synthetics India.
Indorama. They are listed firm, right?
They are listed. They are
Nice.
listed. They are listed. So it was they were that time two large manufacturers of polyester staple fiber. Reliance, other was Indorama.
So you are a Punjabi who's lived in Punjab, who's seen the earlier Punjab, you have seen the reorganized Punjab, you have lived in Delhi, which also has a fairly dominant Punjabi culture, and now you've also lived for 20 plus years outside of Punjab.
Yeah.
How has life been different living in Punjab and living outside Punjab as a Punjabi? What are the differences that you see in your day-to-day life?
So, it's I'm a true Punjabi. It's not that at one place in Punjab I have lived. I had an opportunity to live at the different
Correct.
towns in Punjab. So then Haryana, though it was a reorganized state, but basically it was more or less the same.
Correct.
So-
Culturally very similar.
Yeah, since I had spent such a long time there, and basically it was the Punjabi speaking population on the entire this national highway number 1. The
Correct.
entire length of the Punjab from Amritsar till New Delhi,
Till New Delhi.
it's all Punjabi speaking area,
Correct.
you can say.
Correct.
In the interiors, like which are the areas which are off from national highway number 1, yes, it's the Haryanvi speaking population is there.
Correct.
But it is again very simple. As you know, people in north, whether it is Haryana or Punjab, they are quite simple.
True.
And friendly जिसे कहते हैं ना, यारों के यार हैं,
बिल्कुल।
तो जैसा बोलते हैं, चाहे पंजाब हो हरियाणा हो, सब
एक ही
यारों के
बात
यार
है।
हैं, यारों के यार हैं, एक ही बात लगती है बिल्कुल।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
तो उसमें कभी दिक्कत नहीं आई. I had a very good time there with the grace of God. And now it is almost 25 years in Mumbai also.
Wow.
तो ठीक है, it's very good. I'm still continuing. I'm still engaged in the marketing of polyester staple fiber.
Fantastic.
I'm not still doing it, and I enjoy doing it. I really enjoy doing it.
Wow. One should keep working. Come what may.
It keeps me active. It keeps me alert. I'm agile, and at the same time, when I'm involved in day-to-day work, I'm working for a small company. So it keeps me, involved in that. I'm aware what is happening in the world.
Absolutely. Keeps you updated with the trends.
It keeps me updated. So
Working
what-
with younger people obviously
it's
brings
again a
energy.
very big advantage.
Very
My
big.
thinking remains young always.
True.
It always remains young.
True. Every Punjabi family has this partition story
वाकई तकलीफ है. It is real the trouble with the people have faced. And Punjabis are courageous, they are very strong.
Correct.
So they have forgotten all these wounds also. Because though if I can say about myself, as I have been told that even in those days, even till today, Lahore was a very big town.
Correct.
It still is, and
capital of Punjab.
capital of Punjab, commercially a viable city, and everything. A city full
The
of
economic
life,
center also.
hustle and buzz. So all the opportunities were in Lahore. They are in the big cities.
Correct.
So people from small cities of Punjab, they used to work at Lahore.
Correct.
So as I have been told that as my mother told me all these stories, that she was a student there because my Nanaji, my maternal grandfather, he was with Indian Railways, so he was posted at Lahore.
I see.
So in somewhere in say June, July 1947, they have the summer vacation. So they all came for a summer vacation from Lahore to their place in Amritsar. It was a nearby thing.
Correct.
So but when in the June or July, the things about this partition started, so they were never allowed to go back.
Correct.
By my other people, they in their family, they said, no, it is not possible. It's there, so you stay with us. And since then, they have never gone back. So my mother used to tell me the stories that it was our house in Lahore. So then here I used to keep my school bag.
Wow.
I used to keep my toys there. My books were there. I have lost so many frocks there when she was just a young girl. So everything she told me. So it was a wish, perhaps if I had the opportunity been there, she would have visited Lahore again.
Correct.
But anyhow, it could never be. So this is not always, some emotions are always there.
Correct.
And some people, they are there. I have been told, there are various people, that particular time, there were a lot of cities in Punjab also. They were very rich cities, business-wise, they were all, but people who were there, all the people who had to leave Pakistan and come to this place, towards Haryana, Punjab, or whatever we call it. Like
East Punjab.
Yeah. So they had to suffer a lot.
Correct.
They might have lost a lot of things, but it is a tragedy that they suffered. So we cannot say it is an exaggeration because only Veera knows where the shoe pinches. This is one thing I feel. Lot. And so some stories are very, very touchy. It keeps you
Correct.
really thinking for the hours and hours. How this happened? Can it happen? Are we human beings or are we beasts? The things that have happened. So it is not good for me to elaborate on this kind of thing. But anyhow, it's a past thing now. We are now moving forward. We have grown so much since then. India has grown so much. So much the Punjabi community has also grown.
Correct. Their contribution to India is insane.
Because I have heard stories, this Mahashyam Di Hatti, the MDH Masala and all,
Masala.
that they were also very rich people, and that gentleman, he had to come after partition, come to Delhi. There he started his Tonga. He became a Tonga wala, and for some time he worked as a Tonga wala. Then he realized that it is not going to be his field, so he started again this small business of making masalas.
Okay.
So he started with just making some chili powder. Quality was good. He used to distribute. Very hard work he did. Then he added another thing, then another thing, and it becomes MDH Mahashyam Di Hatti.
Correct.
So this is just one example I am sharing with you that they have really suffered. And there were people. Punjab basically was an agriculture economy. So all the rivers there, that Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum, the three rivers which were now in Pakistan, all the rivers are. People must be having their fields good, having good crop, each and everything. So they have lost all that.
Correct.
Still, Punjab is a good place, very fertile land. Satluj and Vyas, two rivers are still there.
Correct.
So it's a very fertile land. So my native place in Punjab is in Nawashahar. Now it is this Shahid Bhagat Singh Nagar.
Nice.
So I am proud that I am from that village, which has given people like Sardar Bhagat Singh Ji to the nation.
Of course.
So really, I feel it's a privilege. It's really my good luck that I'm associated with that place. My ancestors, they were born at that place.
Nice.
So they have told me also that they had the opportunity to work with the elders of Sardar Bhagat Singh Ji's family also.
Achha.
Even entire that village, Nawashahar, they were all involved in that freedom struggle.
Achha. Of course, with Bhagat Singh.
Entire India was starting and they were there. So they have really worked. So people from our family, from Sharda family, they were also involved in that work.
Wow. That's amazing.
So really, so it's something, it always encourages me. So I don't think that the Punjabis who have suffered, we can say they are exaggerating. Why they should? Why they should?
True.
But they have suffered a lot anyhow. But now it's very good thing. They are now very well established.
Definitely.
I have been told by various of my friends that their fathers and all, when they came to India from Pakistan after that division. They hardly stayed in the refugee camps for 6 months, 7 months, or 1 year at the most.
Correct.
They immediately started their own venture. Somebody started selling sabzi. Somebody has started some own small shop.
Correct.
Government also helped
Correct.
that day. But they were all very enterprising people. So they had their own business. They had their own ventures sooner or later. So now they have grown. They have grown each and at every place, everywhere.
The irony of all of this is Punjabis are so enterprising business people, yet the economy of Punjab state today is not in a great state.
Yeah, you can say, sir, there are various reasons for it. But Punjabis, they remain the same.
Correct.
They are very enthusiastic people. They have the initiative. They will
Correct.
take initiative.
Correct.
And they are very emotional by nature also, having very strong bonding.
True.
You must be knowing it was in 1962 when China attacked India.
Correct.
So at that time, our economic position, the country's economic position was not all that strong. We were not militarily well prepared. Our military needed certain things. They need to be strengthened.
Correct.
So that was a time of war and our country was troubled. So government thought they put a National Defence Fund, NDF.
Okay.
They launched that fund so that we could collect some money from the people of the country and we could use it for our
Defense
army
forces.
to strengthen
Correct.
them to face the Chinese aggression. And in those days, in 1962, the total collection in National Defence Fund was around 8 crores
Wow.
in those good days. And in those 8 crore rupees, 3.7 crores were contributed by Punjab only, all alone. It
Wow.
amounts to roughly 46%. And along with this cash, there was collection of gold also wanted. So it was roughly, say, 257 kilograms, 257.73 they say. And out of this, 252 kilograms was contributed by the people of Punjab.
Wow.
It is their patriotic spirit, their willingness to do something for the country.
Correct.
Though it was only 62, just 14, 15 years after that partition where Punjabis had come to this place, all disturbed, fully losing each and everything, whatever they had, but they still contributed maximum.
Wow.
So people may not be knowing it,
Correct. Correct.
but it's a hard fact. You can check it anywhere. And really it's astonishing. The patriotic spirit of Punjabis is unbeatable.
दिलदारी तो है साड़ी.
दिलदारी है, बिल्कुल है, अच्छी तरह है. और आज भी पंजाब की पॉपुलेशन, टोटल पॉपुलेशन जो इंडिया की है, उसका मुश्किल से 3% होगा, 2.7% ऐसे.
Correct.
एंड विद दिस 2.7%, पंजाब contributes 7.7% of the army's rank and file.
Wow.
It is all their patriotism. What else they can do?
Absolutely.
So it is saying that, but the things have been such. Perhaps it may be some of the films or people other perception. They try to portray Punjabis in a different manner.
Correct.
So whenever
that stereotype is
there.
Is exact. It's there, and we are nothing like that.
Nothing.
Some of it is true. I am not saying it's not true. Some of it is true,
A
but
part
that
of
is
it.
not all of it.
It is a very small fraction, if you can say.
Absolutely.
Whenever you talk to them, they feel Punjabi. Oh, Punjabi, इसका वाला खूब दारू पीता होगा. और तो कुछ काम है ही नहीं. दारू पी लिया, सारा दिन बटर चिकन खा लिया, तंदूरी चिकन खा लिया, कुछ खा नहीं. But it is not at all there.
Correct. Nee, I was reading a fact actually that Punjab is almost 70% vegetarian as a state.
It is 100% correct, sir. Mostly people are vegetarian. If you think of the Punjabi cuisine, or you can say Punjabi food, it is मक्के की रोटी, सरसों का साग, छोले भटूरे, कुलचे छोले.
True.
This is all vegetarian food, sir. With people like लस्सी मिल जाए और क्या चाहिए, लस्सी इसके साथ हो जाए और क्या चाहिए, लस्सी और मक्खन. So they have got very simple eating habits.
मुंह में पानी आ रहा है.
Yes. और पंजाब की लैंड इतनी फर्टाइल है, we can contribute such huge quantities of wheat and rice to the national kitty. तो सब्जियां भी बहुत होती हैं.
Correct.
So people are vegetarian. They enjoy all these good vegetables, fresh vegetables. So a lot of things are coming. And you know, at that time we were exporting these things through Wagah border to Pakistan.
Yes.
बाद में सरकार ने उस पर पाबंदी लगाई तो
दी.
पाकिस्तान को दिक्कत हो रही है. हमारे
Correct.
देश में तो कोई कमी नहीं है, बहुत है. We are enjoying.
बिल्कुल नहीं. हमने stereotype की बात करी.
Stereotype.
Any stereotype that you have been hit by as living, say, outside Punjab, have you faced an instance where you were hit by a stereotype? You were like, यार मैं तो ऐसा नहीं हूँ.
At times it has been. Whenever people meet a Punjabi, you tell them he is from Punjab. So their first reaction is, सरदार तो नहीं है, इसका पगड़ी कहाँ है?
Correct.
So they don't understand that all the Punjabis, they are not Sikhs.
Sardars, correct.
Even the Sikh, it was a panth created for the protection of Hindu religion.
Correct.
So yes, we are there, we are Hindus, we are Sikhs, we are all living there. Even in a family, you will find there are some members, they are Sikhs.
Correct.
And there's, while there are other, they are Hindus. So like
पहले तो custom होता था ना कि the elder son was Sardar, they used to make the elder sons.
I have been told that earlier days, say 100 years ago or so, like or 70 years, so there used to be custom. एक आदमी तो अपने घर का हो, वो गुरुजी की सेवा में जाना चाहिए, तो उसको सिख बनाना है. तो उस टाइप का था. उसके बाद चलता रहा. But so this kind of thing is so अच्छा. Oh, फिर anyhow, then they will gradually when I have to work, they will come to know. अच्छा आप दारू नहीं पीते? यानी मैं तो नहीं पीता. अच्छा अजीब पंजाबी हो तुम, दारू नहीं पीते. मैं कहा किसने पता यार कि पंजाबी का दारू पीना जरूरी है. नहीं हमने तो सुना है ऐसा होता है. मैं कब सुना है? वो पुरानी फिल्म में ऐसा था, वो हमने देखी थी. यार कमाल है यार, कैसी बातें करता है. ऐसा बिल्कुल भी कोई ज़रूरी नहीं है.
करेक्ट. पंजाब इज एक्चुअली क्वाइट बिहाइंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ अल्कोहल कंजम्पशन.
और हर तरह से पंजाब में कुछ भी नहीं इतना कुछ ज़्यादा. एज आई हैव सीन द डाटा, सम डाटा आई हैव सीन. There is this National Family Health Survey. So in the National Family Health Survey, they have given the data that roughly 12%, 11.9% population of Punjab is using alcohol. And there are other states also, various states in Northeast and all, where 38%, 28%,
Correct.
24%.
Even South India.
Even South also, they are all get close to 18-19%. They are having that alcohol. So if you compare that, Punjabis are not having all that alcohol, but it has been told. And if you see other data also, like the revenue from liquor.
Correct.
So the top 5 states which earn huge revenue from the liquor are Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and 5th is Tamil Nadu. These are the top 5 states.
Wow.
You have the figure, it is available.
Correct.
For the excise duty collection of all the states, and you will find these are the 5 top states. And
Image हमारी है.
Punjab is close to 10,000 crores. इसको बताते हैं.
I see.
इतना नहीं है, but ठीक है. But ठीक है, दारू है तो है, सब जगह है. But if you compare, say there are lot of states like Gujarat or Bihar, they have 100% prohibition.
Correct.
So it is a different thing, but in Punjab there is no prohibition. Punjabis take daru.
Of course.
Yeah, it is there, but it doesn't mean that they are a drunkard. They live like drunkards. They are hardworking people.
Absolutely.
They have been working. Had it not been there, sir, the 1962 is one example which I am giving. Another is entire world knows in 1965 when Shastri ji gave that slogan Jai Jawan Jai Kisan.
Correct.
Our country was not food sufficient, so then the green revolution thing was started. So Punjab, since then, it is in forefront.
Absolutely.
Even Punjab, till date, sir, it is known now, it is a small state. It has roughly 3% agricultural land of the India. And with that 3% agricultural land, Punjab contributes 40% to the national food kitty in terms of wheat.
Wow.
And roughly 30% to the national food kitty in terms of rice.
Wow.
Punjabis are not.
राइस तो खाते भी नहीं है.
पंजाबी ना राइस इतना खाते नहीं है, खाते हैं पर ज्यादा
कम ही है.
हाँ, पर
राजमा चावल ही है.
हाँ राजमा चावल है बिल्कुल. राजमा चावल तो चाहिए. तो लेकिन फिर भी बट दे ग्रो. ठीक है. 21% GDP ऑफ पंजाब कम्स फ्रॉम द एग्रीकल्चर.
करेक्ट.
तो इतना सब कुछ होते हुए द पीपल्स, एक चीज़ है पंजाबियों में जो मैंने भी महसूस की है, बीइंग ए पंजाबी मैसेल्फ, पंजाबीज दे हैव द इनिशिएटिव.
करेक्ट.
कुछ भी करना है सोच के करेंगे, पीछे नहीं हटेंगे. इमोशनल हैं तो बॉन्डिंग भी जल्दी हो जाए. जिस चीज़ को सोचा जुड़ गए तो उसके साथ जुड़ गए. ये बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो आप लगे जो पंजाबियों में जो लोगों को पता ही नहीं है.
करेक्ट.
उनको तो लगा खाली दारू पी के डांस कर लिया. इसको तो कुछ भी नहीं.
गाने गाते हैं.
हाँ बस वो भंगड़ा कर लिया. तो ठीक है, भंगड़ा भी है, दैट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर कल्चर. कि जो खुशमिजाज आदमी है, इनिशिएटिव है, एनर्जी है, तो ठीक है भंगड़ा भी कर ले. भंगड़ा इज़ वन डांस विच रिक्वायर लॉट ऑफ एनर्जी. ठीक है ना. तो आप उसमें ठीक है भंगड़ा कर ले, उसमें कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है. तो पर उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हम 24 घंटे भंगड़ा ही करते रहते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
बिकॉज एक चीज़ और भी मैंने महसूस की, मेरे को 45 साल हो गए इस मार्केटिंग फील्ड में. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम बिकॉज मार्केटिंग इज अ फील्ड विच रिक्वायर्स लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ, लॉट ऑफ एक्स्ट्रा वर्क. यू कैन हैव टू पुट लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स.
करेक्ट.
या ओनली टफ पीपल कैन डू दैट वर्क. आई हैव सीन मोस्टली पंजाबीज as the chief of the marketing departments of the companies.
True.
It is because they are willing to do, they are willing to deliver. They will make a commitment, they will work for it. तो ये चीज़ें उनमें हैं और ये अच्छी बात है. और ये कहना कि पंजाबी खाली उसके लिए गलत बात है. अभी ये मैं आपको रिसेंट एग्जांपल बताता हूँ। 2024 में ओलंपिक्स है ना पेरिस में, जैसा पेरिस ओलंपिक्स 2024, इसके अंदर हमारे देश ने 110 लोगों का कॉन्टिजेंट भेजा। वी हैड 110 member contingent, and in this 110 members, 24 came from Haryana, 19 from Punjab.
Wow.
They are the maximum. बाकी किसी स्टेट से तमिलनाडु contributed 13.
अच्छा.
एंड उसके बाद बाकी 6, 2, 1 करते गए, टोटल 110 हुए। तो पंजाबियों में दम है, वो खेल कूद में भी जी जान लगा देते हैं।
बिल्कुल।
या एंड इन दिस मतलब इसको हरियाणा पंजाब अगर इकट्ठा करें दोनों को आप अलग नहीं कर सकते। आप ये देखो 24 + 19 आउट ऑफ 143 दे कंट्रीब्यूटेड,
ऑलमोस्ट 40%।
और बाकी मेडल भी जीत के आए। चलो आपकी परफॉर्मेंस हमारी अच्छी रही, ओलंपिक में इतनी अच्छी रही थी, 6 मेडल, 1 सिल्वर 5 ब्रोंज। ठीक है, अब तो पहले से बहुत पहले तो कोई एक आध मेडल जीत के आता था।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
तो रियली पंजाबी इज दैट वे, वेदर इट इज स्पोर्ट्स, व्हाटएवर दे डू इट विद देयर विगर, विद देयर फुल इन्वॉल्वमेंट। तो ये अच्छा लगता है। तो पंजाबियों के लोग धीरे धीरे, जैसे मेरा इंटरेक्शन है, आई स्पेंड ऑल दिस इयर्स, नाउ पीपल रियली थिंक ये भी पंजाबी है।
करेक्ट।
तो ये हमको बदलना है, ये चीज़ बतानी कि पंजाबियों में जान है, दे कैन डू लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स।
करेक्ट।
और उन्होंने कभी सोचा नहीं कि सरकार मदद करेगी तो हम करेंगे। यस, वी आर डूइंग इट, वी विल डू इट।
तो अभी फ्लड आए थे, फ्लड्स में देखो कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन आया।
हाँ बिल्कुल, आप सही कह रहे हैं। जैसे देखने का हम तो दूर हैं अभी, मतलब पंजाब में नहीं है, लेकिन लोग बताते हैं, लोग खुद ही मतलब हर दूसरे की मदद करने के लिए खड़े। तो ये वही अपना क्या ना बॉन्डिंग है।
नहीं, आई वाज वाचिंग अ वीडियो, एक बंदा था, उसका घर पानी में जा चुका था, वो 20 रुपए कंट्रीब्यूट करने आया था। कहता कि मेरे पास इतना ही है, आप इतना ही मुझसे ले लो।
बताओ क्या बात है,
मतलब बंदे के पास है नहीं कुछ और फिर भी देने आ गया।
बिल्कुल। तो अभी जैसे
ये स्पिरिट है,
ये स्पिरिट है। अभी आपको लगता है ना कि ठीक है हमारी इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ है, जो पंजाब का जो पहले स्टेटस था नेशनल इकोनॉमी में, उससे थोड़ा कम है काफ़ी, जैसे डिस्टर्बेंसेस भी बहुत हैं, प्लस और चीज़ें भी देखनी हैं। एग्रीकल्चर बेस्ड है, उसके ज़्यादा काफ़ी जो पंजाबी हैं वो बाहर जाना पसंद करते हैं, ज़्यादा पढ़े लिखे नहीं। आप ये देखो हमारे देश में कितने IIMs बने हैं, पंजाब में कोई बना है? IITs कितने बने हैं? पंजाब के लिए बनाया कोई IIT किसी ने? रोपड़ में एक है, रोपड़ में का भी कोई ज़्यादा साल नहीं हुए हैं।
करेक्ट।
वो भी इस तरह की अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ पंजाबीज़ को भी मिले हैं। पंजाबीज़ कैन डू अ लॉट।
डेफिनेटली।
एग्रीकल्चर में किया, ठीक है, उसके और एग्रीकल्चर में भी कैसे किया, मतलब 65 से लेके आज तक वो छोटा सा स्टेट कितना कंट्रीब्यूट करता है।
बिल्कुल।
और भी स्टेट हैं जिनका शायद जो जोग्राफिकल एरिया है पंजाब से 10 गुना ज़्यादा होगा, लेकिन दे आर नो वेयर नियर व्हाट दे कंट्रीब्यूट टू द नेशनल किटी। तो ये सब चीज़ें जो बताती हैं कि पंजाबियत का मतलब ये नहीं है खाली दारू पी के डांस कर लिया। वो हर काम हो उसको सीरियसली लेना, सीरियसली करना, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। ये पंजाबियों के खून में है।
थोड़ा आपको लगता है कि ये स्टीरियोटाइप पंजाबियों को पता है कि मेरे बारे में ऐसा स्टीरियोटाइप है, तो थोड़ा सा प्लेइंग टू द स्टीरियोटाइप हैपेंस वेयर द गाय नोज कि यू नो आई एम अ पंजाबी, आई एम इन दिस ग्रुप, दे एक्सपेक्ट मैं पंजाबी हूँ तो मैं तो पीता ही हूँ। तो इवन इफ आई एम लाइक एक आधा, आई एम एन ओकेजनल ड्रिंकर, in that group I will take that drink because I want to somewhere there's that latent expectation of me to play to that stereotype. ये होता है?
हो सकता है, मतलब इट इज़ अगेन आई मस्ट से द लैक ऑफ एजुकेशन। जो आप हो तो वही आपको होना चाहिए, ना कि ये खाली किसी के लिए आप कुछ और बनने की कोशिश करो। इसका कोई लॉजिक नहीं है। सानी साहब देखो, आप भी सोचोगे देयर इज नो लॉजिक टू इट। यू आर पोर्ट्रेइंग योरसेल्फ व्हिच यू आर नॉट।
करेक्ट।
तो आप जाने अनजाने में कुछ ऐसा कर रहे हो कि जो कि मतलब किसी भी तरह से अच्छा नहीं कहा जा सकता, आपके हित में नहीं है, इज नॉट डूइंग एनी गुड टू यू, बट वॉट एवर यू आर यू शुड से। एंड यू नो इट इज people who are judging like this, I think they are making judgments which are not at all valid. In the entire history of Punjab, which I think we have all small bit, I also know of that history. Maharaja Ranjit Singh,
correct,
a great Punjab king. He says he was born in 1780 and he became that king in 1801 and till his death in 1839 he ruled with a very, you know, as a popular ruler of the Punjab.
Correct.
He was the man who established that Punjab Samrajya, आप कह सकते हैं, उन्होंने बना लिया। And during those days we have been told कि जो पंजाब का GDP था वो यूरोप से भी ज़्यादा था।
Wow.
Even all the Britishers, they came to India till 1839. Maharaja Ranjit Singh Ji was there.
Correct.
Then after his death in 1849 Britishers were able to capture Punjab because people like Ranjit Singh were no longer there.
Correct.
And still it took them 10 years.
Correct.
And now the rest is the history. But as long as Maharaja Ranjit Singh was there, people know that he was a great king. And you know, if you try to find about Maharaja Ranjit Singh in any university syllabus and all, we won't find
It's
it.
hardly covered. Hardly covered.
Who we can say was an able administrator, such a great king, who was able to establish that Punjab, साम्राज्य जिसने पंजाब का बना के रख दिया.
Empire
आज
of
आज उसको
Punjab.
हम लोग भूल चुके, हम उसको जानते नहीं हो कौन है कौन नहीं.
Correct. Correct.
तो वो जो पंजाबियों में जो कैपेसिटी है काम करने की, बॉन्डिंग की, और आई मस्ट से सेक्रीफाइस, आज भी आर्मी में जाना, इतना काम करना, और ये तो है नहीं कि ठीक है वी अवर एंटायर कंट्री फॉर दैट फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल, लेकिन उसमें यहाँ से पंजाब कभी पीछे नहीं रहा.
बिल्कुल नहीं. जितना भी इंडिया पे जितने भी अटैक हुए हैं कम थ्रू पंजाब हिस्टोरिकली एवर सिंस.
इवन फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल में भी जो हमारे रेवोल्यूशनरीज हुए, भगत सिंह जी थे, लाला लाजपत राय, इनके लोग, और आप कभी शांति से सोचो कि जो भी क्रांतिकारी हुए, ऑल द रिवोल्यूशनरीज दे वर आइदर फ्रॉम पंजाब और फ्रॉम बंगाल.
करेक्ट.
एंड व्हाट ब्रिटिशर्स डिड, उनको पता था दीज आर द टू डेंजरस स्टेट्स, वो जाते हुए इन दोनों का बंटवारा कर गए.
करेक्ट.
बंगाल के भी टुकड़े करके ईस्ट पाकिस्तान वो बना दिया, पंजाब के भी करके ये बना. बहुत नोटोरियस पीपल, उनको बिगाड़ना था बिगाड़ दिया. बट एनी ऑफ पंजाबी उसके बाद चलो जो होना था हो गया, निकल गया. टुडे वी आर अगेन वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. जहाँ भी हैं हम लोग मजबूत हैं. वी आर डूइंग वेरी वेल.
करेक्ट.
मतलब जैसे कहते हैं बाबा जी दी कृपा नाल बल्ले बल्ले हर पासे.
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
तो आगे भी अच्छा ही रहने वाला है. पंजाब आगे ग्रो करेगा. हम जो अभी हम थोड़ा पीछे रह गए हैं, पिछड़ गए हैं, उससे आगे आएंगे.
नहीं बिल्कुल आएगा, बिल्कुल आएगा. क्यों नहीं आएगा? आपको लगता है पंजाबीज में जो कहते हैं भी बड़ा शो ऑफ करते हैं, ये पंजाब में ही ज़्यादा है, या डू यू थिंक पंजाबी आउटसाइड पंजाब भी थोड़े शो ऑफ कर लेते हैं?
नहीं, शो ऑफ नहीं कर सकते. मतलब आपका जीने का एक ढंग है. दिस इज द वे यू लिव. सो वन ऑफ माई friends, he told me a story. All his generation, they have lived in Amritsar only.
Correct.
Still he is having his business at Amritsar. He told me that in old days there used to be a proverb, खादा पीता लायदा बाकी अहमद शायदा. कहता इतने अटैक होते थे बाहर से, जब कभी अहमद शाह अब्दाली आ गया, कभी कुछ, तो पंजाब में जो कुछ हम कमा रहे हैं ना इसको खा लें. अगर बचा के रखेंगे तो अहमद शाह अब्दाली आएगा, लूट के ले जाएगा. तो इनमें वो रहा कि ठीक है यार जमा करके क्या करना है. पर वो वक्त अब बदल गया. उसका तो चीज़ें बहुत बदली हैं ना. बहुत कुछ बदल गया. अब कुछ ऐसा नहीं कि शो ऑफ करना है, ये ठीक है. पंजाबी में थोड़ा अनुकूल है, इनिशिएटिव है, इनिशिएटिव लेना, हर चीज़ में आगे बढ़ना, करना है, तो उसमें कर जाते हैं. लेकिन शो ऑफ नहीं है, उनका स्वभाव भी कुछ ऐसा हो गया.
नहीं, मैंने देखा है पंजाबीज एट द सेम इकोनॉमिक लेवल विल टिपिकली हैव अ बेटर लाइफस्टाइल देन द एवरेज इंडियन, क्योंकि वो खर्चा थोड़ा ज़्यादा करते हैं, सेविंग थोड़ा कम.
एक और ना, कभी भी इन गुड टाइम्स और बैड टाइम देयर मे बी अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द नेशन, हमारे देश के और हिस्से हो रहे होंगे और स्टेट्स रही होंगी जहाँ पे भूखमरी रही होगी. हमारे देश में वी वर नॉट सफिशिएंट, वी आर नॉट फूड सफिशिएंट टिल 1965. उसके बाद ही जब उन्होंने लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी ने दिया जय किसान का नारा. पर पंजाब में भी जैसे ठीक था, कमी थी देश में अनाज की, लेकिन भूखमरी पंजाब में कभी नहीं थी. वो कल्चर है ना, लंगर तो वहाँ सदा से ही चलता रहा.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
तो खाने के लिए चलो प्रभु जी की कृपा से व्यवस्था हो जाती थी, तो उसके बाद जो भी उसके पास है अपना एंजॉय करता है. कभी ऐसी दिक्कत नहीं आई कि पंजाबियों को दिक्कत में रहना पड़ा हो. ठीक है, प्रभु की कृपा है, बुरे से बुरा टाइम देखा, बंटवारा भी देखा, अहमद शाह अब्दाली के हमले देखे, सब देखे. ठीक है, फिर क्या है, लोग आते थे, फिर क्या दिक्कत है. इवन सिकंदरी पंजाब से आया था ना, जो कहते हैं कि कोई कुछ तो कहते हैं पोरस, राजा पोरस को हरा के आया था, कुछ कहते हैं बिल्कुल गलत है, पोरस को हरा ही नहीं सका, पोरस ने वहीं रोक दिया था उसको. इसीलिए उसकी हिम्मत नहीं हुई और आगे जाने की.
करेक्ट.
तो ये तो लोग भूल जाते हैं कि पंजाबियों ने कितना कुछ है और कितना कुछ किया है.
करेक्ट.
बाकी ठीक है जी, वो दारू पी लेता है, ये शो ऑफ ज़्यादा करता है. शो ऑफ किस चीज़ का शो ऑफ? कुछ भी नहीं है ऐसा. पर ठीक है, आदत है.
ये एक कल्चरल एलिमेंट भी है. मतलब आई थिंक समवेयर वो रियलाइज नहीं होता कि इट इज़ somewhere built deep into the psychology to say कि भाई, like you said, खादा पीता.
हाँ, I was told
and
खादा पीता लायदा बाकी अमर शायदा, जो बच गया था अमर शाह अब्दाली ने लूट के लेके जाना और जाना किथे.
The point is what happens, what I think happens is कि मतलब when the say patriarch of the family is thinking that way, he will teach his son in the same manner. He will teach his son further down the same manner, and while times change, things change, people change, a little bit of that will still remain, which is what reflects in this whole show of culture. But people don't realize where this comes from. And it comes from a good place. It does not come from a bad place of wanting to show off or trying to be one up on the other.
It may be true. We could, since I don't know much, I can't say with much confidence or authority, but I've been told that during old days, when the Britishers were here, even prior to that, these Lahore and Amritsar, these were the two places which were known for all new fashions and all. Perhaps they were not anywhere in other places. So these were the two places.
Achha.
So perhaps the people there, because all the fashion, their culture was like this, the living was like this only. They used to dress up in a different way, have some different kind of clothing or whatsoever was there. So it may be a reason.
Correct.
And people still say, sir, आज की तारीख में भी ना लाहौर और अमृतसर का कोई मुकाबला नहीं है.
खाने पीने में तो आज भी नहीं है.
बिल्कुल, ये तो है. वहाँ कभी भी जाना होता है तो जो नॉर्थ में खाना पीना है उसका टेस्ट भी थोड़ा डिफरेंट ही है.
बिल्कुल,
वो अलग से ही होता है और हमें अच्छा भी लगता है.
बिल्कुल. आप अमृतसर गए हो अभी ऑफ लेट?
अभी मेरे को लास्ट गए तो शायद मेरे ख्याल 10 साल हो चुके हैं. 10 साल तो नहीं गया.
How have you seen अमृतसर change in all these years?
ऐसे जो खाने पीने का पुराने जो ब्रांड हैं जिनको कहते हैं, जैसे वो केसर का ढाबा, ये सब हैं अभी भी, दे कंटिन्यू. तो मतलब ये कि पंजाबी अपनी पुरानी चीज़ों को छोड़ दो, उसके बाद नया भी बहुत कुछ बन गया. लेकिन वो जो टेस्ट है ना जो खाने का जाते थे, आज से जब मैं छोटा था, व्हेन आई यूज्ड टू गो विद माय मैटरनल ग्रैंडमदर, वो टेस्ट आज भी मौजूद है कुछ भी वाले के का.
बिल्कुल.
तो वो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. बाकी कभी वो जैसे वहाँ पे ज़्यादा आपको पता है कि जो एज ए कमर्शियल एक्टिविटी, पंजाब में इतनी इंडस्ट्री नहीं है, कुछ नहीं, बेसिकली एग्रीकल्चर ही है.
करेक्ट.
तो उतनी वहाँ अगर ज़्यादा एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ और हो जाए पंजाबियों के लिए और अच्छी, मुझे लगता है और भी अच्छे ढंग से ग्रो करेगा पंजाब हमारा.
बिल्कुल. Fantastic. I think we started with Amritsar, we end on Amritsar.
Okay.
To end on.
Thank you, Sani sir.
Thank you so much, Sharda ji. This has been
It was a very nice meeting.